Yo, what up? It's your boy Black Caesar, aka Caesar Alamo, aka Slickback Jones the Don.
What's up, people? This is Crazy P, aka CP, aka Fried Milk, Fried Water. You know what it is. Let's get it.
Wagwan, welcome back to Ignorant Banter. That was my best impression of a Jamaican accent. What's good, listeners of Ignorant Banter? What's good with you, CP?
Chilling, man. Wagwan to you too, boy. Where my curry at? You know what I'm saying?
Bumba clots.
Bumba clot to my curry chicken, boy.
Yo, we're losing our Jamaican followers. That's
For real, I don't think we have one. Probably have like one left, bro.
Well, I know we lost our Nigerians, so next the Jamaicans are gonna go. Then, shit, we really ignorant for that. So, yeah, tell us what's going on with you. Anything new?
I almost got caught into a scam, bro. You know what I mean?
Damn, again?
Yeah.
I feel like every week somebody try to scam one of us.
Bro, it's crazy, man. So I guess this is my story of the week. So I got a coworker, right, that I work with, and he's like, yeah, I do investments, I'm investing or whatnot. So I'm like, oh, for real? I was like, yo, I love investments. Like, I'm trying to invest myself, in real estate, stocks, crypto. Like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? He's like, well, I can't tell you right now, but if you want, we could go have lunch and, and talk about it.
Scam alert.
I was like, you know what? Why not? I give it a listen. Why not? So we set up a schedule, and he's like, yeah, I have a partner who is going to come also, and I have my wife's going to come. So let's go have lunch and talk about it. I'm like, all right, cool. So on the way there, I'm asking questions and everything. So I'm like, so what's the company called? He's like, well, I let the guy, who we're meeting tell you. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Just tell me what the shit is called. You know what I mean?
Red flag number
And
2.
He couldn't tell me. He's like, yeah, so da-da-da-da. So I'm, all right, cool. So I get there, and, I meet the guy, meet his wife, and we're eating lunch or whatever, and this guy is talking to me about, my 401k, like retirement, all this, bull crap. I'm like, all right, cool. And so what he does is, I've come to find out, what they do is they're like consultants for people who want to improve their retirement. You know what I'm saying? And improve on their, like if they have debt, you know what I'm saying? Like how to save better, like how to better save for retirement. And they're doing that through a company called Primerica. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
That sounds
so I'm
familiar.
like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right, cool, and I'm like, so, I'm listening. I'm like, yeah, this sounds pretty interesting. He's like, can we set up a date to meet and talk some more? I can come, and to your house and show you a PowerPoint. I'm like, yeah, let me think about it. Like, do you have a card? Do you have some information? Bruh, this dude didn't have anything on him to like show me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. So at the time, I didn't know it was a scam. I'm like, all right, this is whatever. I get back to my cube. I look it up, bro, and it's like a multi thing, like where you have to like recruit people, right, and sell them on this investment thing, and they have to buy into it, and they have to pretty much pay for the service, and you get to recruit people, and whatever like money that they make, you get a cut of it.
Like a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, and I just typed in Primerica. I just seen scams, like a bunch of articles about this scam. I'm like, how does this nigga like not know? Because he got into it, you feel me? And he works at my job. I'm like, yo, this nigga, is he dumb? Like, this nigga, you an engineer, bro. Like, bro, you just look up online. Like, obviously this is not, a good thing, but I'm like, all right, bad. So I just ignored the text because, he wanted to meet up and show me more stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm good, man. You feel me? So I dodged that one. So if anyone comes up to you talking about Primerica and helping people save on their retirement and, 401k and IRAs and all this bullshit, you already know it's a scam. So,
but we did a whole episode on scams, bro, and you didn't see that one coming a mile away.
I saw it, but I was like, you know what? I'm like a little bit like naive. I was like, you know what? Maybe I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you know it's a scam, but deep down you want to believe it's, maybe it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A little bit.
It's like a little bit like, it's a little bit now. Like, you know what? Like, at the worst, I'll just verify. I just wanted to verify. I wanted the name. If he had told me it was Primerica like way before, I would just like look it up and find out. But he didn't want to tell me anything until I got there. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me just go at least listen. You know what I'm saying? And confirm. So trust but verify, man. That's the motto. Trust but verify. You feel me? So verified it. It was a scam. So I was like, deuces, and I'm out.
That's
And
how
that's my
that's how
story.
you know it's a scam because they tell you, "Oh, I can't tell you what it is," and then they try to take you out somewhere so you can talk about it. Like, nah, nigga, if it's legit, tell me now. You know?
Exactly, bro. It's like, nigga, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna let this other guy, like tell you. I'm like, bro, why does other guy, why can't you tell me? You obviously, you're a part of it, you know what I mean? But,
Did they at least
yeah,
pay for lunch?
nope.
Damn.
But it's all good though. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my story, man. Scams coming at me every week, bro. You feel me? I'm just dodging, bro.
Yeah,
So,
gotta dodge them scams, bro.
for real. What about you, man? Anything happen?
So I finally got my car back. Hallelujah! After
Yeah.
over 40 days.
2 years?
Yeah,
It's been 2 years, right?
yeah. So but yeah, my dealership, they took forever, man. I feel like they weren't even working on my car. So I finally got my car back, and they told me the amount, and I was like, Jesus, take the fucking wheel. What the fuck? How much I had to pay? I had a little money set aside. Had to take that shit out because I was like, yeah, hold on, I need to move some shit around. Ain't no way I'm about to pay this amount. Um, so then I called my insurance. They said they'll cover a little bit of it. And then I snapped, bro. Like, I don't know if it was the frustration of the whole process, how long I didn't have my car. I've been driving a rental. And the fact that they never communicated shit to me. And I snapped. I was like, why the hell I got to pay this amount? Then I got to pay my fucking rental car. And, and I was like, how the fuck you guys are a dealership and y'all gonna put the wrong size tires on my shit and that takes you 10 extra days to fix? I was like, I want to speak to a manager, bruh. I was heated. The poor girl that was supposed to swipe my card, that's all she does is swipe cards. She don't know shit about cars. She was like, let me get your technician. I was like, yeah, get him. So that nigga came, snapped on him. He's like, all he does is fix the wheel. So he had to get some other nigga. By the end of it all, I want to say I spoke to about like 6 or 7 different people, and I had to start over, tell the same story. But they did take off a couple hundreds though, so it was worth it.
You gotta snap, bro. Snapping works, man. Like
It really do.
snapping does snap. I have a friend, bro. He would snap for no reason. Even if it was wrong, he'll just snap, bro. He'd be at Walmart and he'll just snap for no reason, and they'll be like, all right, so don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? So like when you snap to white folks, bro, like they get, what I'm saying, kind of. I guess kind of not scared, but you know what I'm saying, like awkward and weird and all kind of shit. But
They don't know
sir,
what to
like
do. Yeah,
what to do? Yeah, like they freeze. They're like, don't worry about it, sir. You just gotta snap, bro. So that shit works,
that's the
man.
way to get things done. But yeah.
Well, I think you snapped at your insurance too, but I guess it was just a dealership, man.
Oh, I have been snapped on my insurance, and my insurance was like, oh yeah, we'll cover some of your rental fees. My insurance sent me a little bit of extra money so that way I could cover my some of my rental fee. I just didn't want to snap too hard because I feel like, what if they keep a file on me so that way when my rates come around next year, I don't want them to raise them shit. So I'll be a little bit, a little bit nicer with the insurance company because I feel like I don't want them to raise my rates.
All right, let's get to our first segment then. Of whose man's is this?
It goes to Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift put out a new video, and if anybody has seen any Sia or Saya, I hope I'm saying her name right. The lady that does the video with that girl with the wigs and everything, where they do like a lot of interpretive dancing. You know who I'm talking about?
Nope.
She has that song "The Greatest" with Kendrick Lamar.
Is it? Oh,
Um,
okay. That sounds familiar. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so if you've seen her video, she does like it's a lot of interpretive dancing. A lot of it looks kind of weird, a lot kind of kooky, but it works really great. And then Taylor Swift does the same thing. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that Saya or Sia created interpretive dancing, but it just looks really weird when Taylor Swift does it. So that's who my whose man's is this goes to. And then my other whose man's is this goes to Katy Perry. So if anybody's been following American Idol, I don't. I stopped watching American Idol about 10 years ago, but I guess I guess that shit is still on. But I saw a clip of Katy Perry, and there's this guy that goes on there, and he's just like, he's trying to calm himself down, and he's like, wig, and Katy Perry's like, oh my God, wig, I feel that. And the guy's like, yeah, wig. And everybody's like trying to figure out what's going on. She's like, no, that's just for us to understand. So anybody is part of any online community, the term wig comes from a lot of, I want to say a lot of it comes from Beyonce stands, like Beyonce fans. These are like black women, like queer black people that say, oh, Beyonce snatched my wig or somebody snatched my wig. And then just as it always happens, black people create some shit, especially a lot of times black women or black queer people, they create shit and it gets taken over by white people. And that gets done a lot of times by celebrities. They take some shit they don't know, they run with it, and then they get credited for it. So that's why we can't say on fleek. That's why we can't say lit no more. That's why we can't say woke or bay. And now wig is taken. So what the fuck do we have?
Bruh, that's why every term kind of dies every couple of years because of white folks. You know what I'm saying?
And we got to find new shit to say. And
new
then,
shit, bro.
And then it gets taken away.
This whole country is created, and it's like it's made of cultural appropriation, bro. It's crazy, man.
It is. I mean, without black people, America would have the culture of Sweden or Norway.
Norway.
We would,
I'm fucking dead,
everything
bro.
would just be boring as fuck. We would have no interesting terms. It would just be a bland ass culture. But yeah, y'all can have it. Y'all can have everything.
All right, my whose minutes this goes to DJ Envy. Shit made my day today, man. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. But they had a guest today. This is Mero, and apparently they had roasted DJ Envy a while back because he went on the real with his wife and talked about him cheating and the wife almost left them and got a lawyer, but they talked it out. All this same story or whatever. And so a comment was made on This Is a Mero show, and this is said that she probably stayed with him because of DJ Envy checks. So at the gate at this interview, DJ Envy he fucking just went off like he's about to fight, nigga. He might fucking like almost like he about to pull out a gun. He was just like, "It's my fucking wife. You just don't do that shit." You know what I'm saying? Like he just went off talking mad crazy.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing. You mad that people are disrespecting your wife, but you disrespected your wife first by cheating on her. What the fuck?
Yo,
where was that same
so
energy when it was time to not cheat on her?
Oh fuck, that's a good point, dog.
Right.
That's a good point.
And then not only that, whenever you go on national TV, whatever you put out there, you put out there.
It's fair game.
You asking the world to comment on your shit. So don't be mad if somebody has some shit to say.
And these guys are comedians, right? So as soon as it came out, and they just said, yo, it was just a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you were going to react this way, but, they apologized. I don't think they had to apologize, but they apologized. But DJ Envy was not hearing it. He was still going off after the apology, but he was just going off nonstop. And so when it got done, right, it was mad awkward. And this nigga left, bro. He nigga walked out the interview, bro.
Yo.
He got up and left. Like the whole interview,
that's
he
the
just
most
left.
Drake shit I ever heard.
And after he left, bro, like they just roasted him. Like no real shit. Like Charlemagne, this is Mero, they were roasting DJ Envy the whole interview. Like that was the whole fucking content, was roasting everything that they said afterwards. They apologized for, you know what I'm saying, as a joke. It was awkward. It was funny. It was like, light skin. It was Drake. It was all kinds of shit, bro. But he fucked up, man, because it was just a joke, man. But whose minutes this goes to DJ Envy. As you said, man, like what was that energy when you were fucking out the other girl? You feel me? So
exactly.
Yeah, that's my shit, bro. Anyway, go watch it, y'all. That shit is probably gonna go viral tomorrow. So real talk.
Yeah, maybe DJ Envy trying to get a viral clip, because it's always Charlemagne, and now he needs some attention because why else would he snap like that? Because you started it.
Because he light skinned, but he wasn't his feelings, bro.
Huh?
I thought he was about to cry. Real talk. You know what I mean? No, if he had stayed a little bit longer, he probably would have cried, bro. Because that shit was getting like you could tell that shit hurt his soul, bro. The way he was talking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he talking about like when his wife was making more money than him, and before he even had 2 cents, his wife had money. Then why did you cheat on her? Why? But yeah.
This just said a good point though. He said that if you're in this industry, you cannot have a thin skin. Like you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because people are gonna make fun of you if you fuck up. Like Kevin Hart, Tyrese, it's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna get sensitive about it, you in the wrong industry. You know what I'm saying? And he's a veteran of the shit, so you would think he would just laugh along with it, but nah, bro.
And
he's about to fight somebody.
I've seen the way DJ Envy treats certain guests, so he don't got no room to be acting holier than thou. So honestly, who gives a fuck? I wish I wish Desus and Mero were like, nah, fuck that. We said what we said. And the
No,
wife
bro,
should
he
go
probably would.
digging.
It'd have been worse. If you would have said that, I guarantee you, it would have been a
It would
fight,
have been a
bro. Real
fight in that
talk.
studio. Yeah.
In that studio, bro, I could that would have fucking made the whole. That would have been crazy. But
They handled it
I'm just
really
waiting.
well, though. Honestly, they
They
said
did. I'm surprised.
we didn't know your boundaries. Like now we
Yeah.
know. I'm like, yo, shout out to y'all because I don't know what I would have did in that situation.
He be like, look, nigga, I done told you it's a fucking joke. Come the fuck down. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
would have like, I said what I said, nigga.
saying? Right? What you gonna do about it?
Shoot me the
Shit.
face, shit.
Oh shit. But anyway, I'm just waiting for this is a Mero to break down the video on their show because it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
And
bro.
that's the thing about Desus and Mero. They every time you come at them, they go back on their show and dissect that shit and make
And
it.
dissected, bro. And that's the probably the most funniest shit. Like that is gold, dog. So
Oh,
I can't
man.
wait for that shit to happen. But anyways, I digress, man. That's my husband is this. You know what I mean? So what's next, bro?
Hot shit. So I'll go first. My hot shit is "Sorry to Bother You" with the goat Lakeith Stanfield.
The goat. Whoa, pause, bro. The goat.
The goat,
I don't know about the goat because what he had what he only had what one project, right?
bruh, it don't matter. He's the goat. He was in Get
You
Out.
can't be a goat with just
Oscar nominated
Atlanta. I
movie.
mean-
Nah, he was in Get Out. He's an Oscar
He
nominated
was in
actor.
Get Out. He was in Atlanta. That's two things. I think that's it, right?
I met him in person, so that's 3. I have a picture of that I took with him. It's on my Tumblr.
True that.
But yeah, nah, he's the goat, bruh. And
Nah.
nah. All right, he a baby.
I
goat.
respect that.
He a
No,
baby
no,
goat.
you
He
know-
a baby goat. He not
You know,
there
I'm
yet.
gonna. All right, I give it to you. He a baby goat. I like that, baby goat.
But yeah, so he got this movie coming out called "Sorry to Bother You," and it's with oh man, her name escapes me right now, but she's really pretty. I think her name's Tessa Thompson. If it's not, then I get her confused. There's 2 girls in Hollywood that really look alike. And one of them's Tessa Thompson, and I don't know who the other girl is, but it might be the same person. Either way, y'all don't listen to this podcast for reliable news, so it don't matter. But yeah, Lakeith Stanfield is coming out with this new movie called Sorry to Bother You. And yeah, it's Tessa Thompson. And basically, he's a telemarketer working his way up that found that the way that he speaks to people when he puts on his white voice, it really makes a difference. So check out the trailer. It's coming out. And that's who my hot shit goes to.
Bro, that's what I do every day, bro.
Me too. Sometimes I forget to turn it off, and people are like, "Yo, you good?"
I think all niggas do it, bro. I be at Walmart and I forget. I'm like, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? To the cashier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's like I will be forced to escalate this.
right. Oh shit. All right. My hot shit is this game show, man. Or this game pretty much called HQ. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's a live trivia game that happens every day at 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. And pretty much you have 12 questions that you have to answer in like 5 seconds. And if you win, then you win money, like real cash. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking addicting, bro. I've been playing this shit for like a week now. I'll be at my job. I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom at 3 p.m. I can pull this shit up, bro, because I gotta do these questions. But pretty much what happens is it's like over 1 million people are live playing this game. And like whoever gets to the last question and gets it right splits the pot. And the pot's not that much. I mean, it'd be like $2,500 is the pot. And so you split
Shit,
that
that's
if
a
you
lot
win.
for me.
But last Sunday, they had a fucking special to where the pot was $25,000.
Nigga,
And
where my
whoever
phone?
won-
I'm about to download this shit right now.
And whoever won that shit kept the whole pot, bro. And so, but the only thing is, it was like 5 seconds to answer every question. And bro, like one guy fucking won that shit, man. I was out like at question 5 or 6, but it's easy in the beginning, and then as you get to like a question 5 or 6, it gets fucking hard. So unless you know some good facts about all kinds of random shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna send you a link, dog. If you want, you know what I'm saying, so you can sign up to it. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a pyramid scam.
No. It's not a pyramid scam, but if you use my link to sign up, I get like 1 extra life. I could use it, and then if you share yours to somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's fucking dope. So check it out if you love trivia game, you love money. 12 questions, and if you know some shit about fucking geography, whatever, random shit, if you're a smart ass nigga, download it. If you want my link, hit me up. I'll give it to you to sign up, and then every day, 3 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern time, fucking log on, hit the app, and fucking let's go. So that's my hot shit, bro.
Wait, you said there was one at 9 p.m.?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get this
Oh,
podcast to
yeah,
be
yeah,
done by
yeah.
like
Send me the link, bro. Podcast over. Thank you
8:55.
for listening.
Podcast over. We got 20 minutes to make that money.
Oh man,
Oh
but yeah.
shit.
Either way, tonight was gonna be a short episode. We're reviewing Atlanta season 2, episode 1, and that's our word on the street. So I guess we can go ahead and jump into it.
Let's do it, man.
Here's my thing with TV shows, especially with Mr. Robot. I had an issue with Mr. Robot because every time a season would end, they would leave you on a cliffhanger, and then when the next season starts, they don't give you an answer. They just fucking keep going. I'm like, yo, that's the rudest shit ever. It's kind of like you say, like somebody promises you something, and the next time you see them, they just continue like nothing ever happened. Like, nigga, where the fuck is my money? That's what I want to know. But yeah, that's what they did, right? Because they were supposed to. Remember, the cops came out and drew their guns on Ern and his cousin and Lakeith Stanfield, and then they just start the episode like just on some random shit. So, what do you think about the opening scene?
Bro, the fucking opening scene, I thought it was fucking dope because I did not see that coming at all. I thought they were going to pull up, order, number 7? Is that what it was?
Number
Something
17,
like that.
yeah.
Number 17, and then they're going to pull up, get their like regular food, get the joint, and then pay the money and dip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I seen the ski mask and nigga just hop out, I'm like, oh shit, bro. It's a robbing season, nigga. It's fucking, it put me in real hard. And after that shit, it was dope how they did it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was good for the show, I thought, at least for the first episode. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's a pretty dope intro. And I'm trying to think of any black shows that's had something like that cinematic. Like, it felt like I was watching a movie. I forgot that it was a show. Yeah, it was cinematic. The shot, the way they told the story. Yeah, that shit was amazing.
it was the only thing is though, like on the dude with the AK on the inside, I feel like he shot the dude a couple times, but the guy kept like, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it was a little bit too like movie-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he shot him and the guy just kept running and he didn't get hit. But
I feel like he got hit and maybe he was bleeding in the car.
Yeah, that's possible. I think maybe they'll show that. I don't know. But the funniest shit was it wasn't funny. The girl that
came
got
out.
shot.
Yeah.
The crying was just fucking. I just died, bro, because she was crying, but it was like a funny cry. I don't know, bro. I died at that shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that was pretty dope. And it kind of reminded me, I don't know, for some reason it reminded me of Breaking Bad, how they had, because Breaking Bad, they had, well, I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad, but they had Pollo Loco, and and they were selling drugs out of the
yeah, I remember, yeah.
But yeah, that is pretty dope. Whoever came up with that, I don't know if it's Donald Glover, but that's pretty genius.
Nah, it was pretty dope. And then so the first thing that after that scene, right, the scene where like they're playing they're in the house and they're chilling and they're playing and the guy's playing soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought that was kind of cool because like usually like when we think of niggas, they're playing Madden, bro, football, basketball. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it kind of showed that not every black dude is going to be playing Madden or NBA 2K. You know what I mean? So it showed. It was kind of like, it was just not that deep, but it's breaking that. I think it's a stereotype that, you know what I'm saying, like niggas don't play soccer in the States. I don't know, but
is that I didn't know it was a stereotype because and like maybe that's something that we can talk about in future episodes too, because I feel like there's a lot of black nerds, bro, like a lot of black niggas playing like all kinds of gaming, all kinds of games like fantasy, all of that shit. But yeah, maybe we are seen as only playing Madden and 2K.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, even like road sports, like you only think of black people. You know what I'm saying, in the States only playing basketball and football, but not soccer. You know what I mean? So I think it was kind of, I don't know. I caught that. I was like, yo, I like that. You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's a pretty good detail. And so let's see what else. So then after that, we find out that Ern is still homeless, and he's still living in that
the shed.
Yeah, the
storage
shed.
The storage
and I was
shed.
like, damn, that's really smart. I was like, damn, whoever thought of that, like that if you don't have somewhere to live, you could live in a shed. I mean, shit.
Well, I mean, it's
bad.
smart, but it's not free, right? You still gotta pay for
Oh,
it.
you gotta pay like what, $10 a month or something?
Nah, it's more than that. I mean, I used to have a storage for like a studio like back in the day. It wasn't cheap, bro. It was not cheap. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not expensive, but it's probably like maybe 40, 50 a month. You know what I mean? at the least.
Oh,
So,
sure.
but still, it's a good idea though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're broke but not completely broke, like if you're like in between homeless and having a home, it could be a good option.
True that. True that. Um, Another thing that caught my attention was when you what's not Earn, but and what's the Keith's name in the show? I always forget that.
I forget to.
Okay, we'll call him the baby goat. So
Baby goat, yeah.
when baby goat was driving and they were going
Oh,
to, I think they
Darius.
would have got, huh?
Darius.
Darius, and they were going somewhere, and this nigga was blasting some heavy metal.
Hmm.
It's another thing that caught my attention, bro, because I don't know, I just feel like the show's about, like black people are not who everyone else put them, like I think they are in this bubble, you know what I'm saying? And so him playing that heavy metal, it just showed that, yo, like nigga, black people listen to heavy metal, black people like play all kinds of genre of music and not just hip hop and fucking rap, you know what I mean? So I think Glover showing, very like small details about how, black people have a range of dynamic, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty dope also, even though it's a small detail, but it's not really small if you think about it.
Yeah, it's we're not just one dimensional. And now that we're
Yeah,
finally
exactly.
getting representation, now that we can represent ourselves, now that you have a black person saying, "Hey, this is what black people are like," and it's not just a white person writing about what they think a black person is, I think we're going to see a lot more stories where we have more depth of character. So yeah, that's a really good point. Something that I thought was funny was when Ern walked in the apartment and Darius and Paperboy were there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he could just
Mm-hmm.
pick up that they weren't talking, and he's like, "Yo, what's going on with you and Darius?" And he's like, "I don't want to talk about it." Uh, but yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody's been in a situation where two people aren't on good terms, and you can just kind of pick up on the vibe and energy. And it's a really awkward place to be in. So I think he portrayed that really well.
Yeah, I know he did because I wouldn't have. I mean, like me watching as a viewer, you can't tell until he said that. You didn't know that, you know what I mean? So, it was really like well timed, like when you said that. So, and then when you said, "I love you guys, I love you both," just randomly,
Yeah,
and the girl started laughing. I was like, "Yo, she's an asshole," but it was kind of funny, you know what I mean?
and that part was
But
funny too. How he fucked up the girl's name, and then he kept trying to
oh,
explain. He just kept trying to explain himself. And Paperboy was just getting aggravated by the minute. He's like, "Bro, you just shut up. Just shut up. You fucking
yeah.
just shut up." Um,
All right. The funniest thing, like to me in the episode, was when Ernie was talking about, do you know why? Like, do you know who Florida Man is, bro?
when
And
Darius
I
was talking
fucking
about it, yeah,
there is, yeah. He's like, they always say, Florida Man shoots, couple. Florida Man robs, what I mean, Florida Man. And I was like, he's like, Florida Man is a real person that the government had put in to like fucking prevent black people from coming to Florida and voting, bro. And I'm like, this shit was fucking genius,
it
dog.
is. It really
It's
is,
fucking
bro.
genius,
I
bro.
died.
I died.
And when Ern put on the rock music, he's just like, "Yeah, I've had enough of this. Let me put this shit on."
Bro, I fucking died. And even it was clever that a few more scenes later, like at Willie's place, right?
Hmm.
Um, fuck, I can't think of the dialogue, but Willie like says something about Florida Man, and the other two like and Ernest like, yo, it's just for real, like it's real, you know what I mean? So it was
Yeah,
well played
yeah. They
in
brought
that
it back up
episode.
again.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a background on why Florida always has that Florida man story is because Florida signed. Florida is the only. I think Florida is the only state where they don't have like a gag order on their media because a lot of states they don't let a lot of their news come out. So a lot of crazy shit happens in different states, but the state controls their media. Florida is the only one where the stations are able to report anything and everything as it happens. So that's why the Florida man myth
Oh,
comes from.
that's interesting. I didn't know that. She said in other states, it's protected or it's controlled by the county. So if it happens in the county, then it'll be on that county news, right? But it wouldn't be like statewide.
Yeah, it wouldn't be statewide, and there's a lot of news that aren't legally allowed to be reported. Florida's the only one that doesn't have that, so that's why you see all these crazy news
Oh
coming out of
shit,
Florida.
that's crazy. Because I was wondering like why everything is like Florida Man burns house down. Florida Man, you know what I'm saying? Eats his mom or some bullshit. It's always a weird story that
Always
happens.
some
But
weird shit coming from Florida, but yeah,
and I was wondering like why I be hearing news about Miami and fucking Orlando. I'm like, nigga, I'm in Orlando. In Orlando. I didn't hear shit happen in Miami. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But they tell you stories all over the state. That's I didn't know that. That's crazy.
yep. Florida's the only one that doesn't have that rule. So It's not
But
that Florida's crazier. It's just the fact that our shit is aired out for everybody to know.
you know what though? I'm with Baby Goat, man. Actually, I think I'm starting to believe that shit, bro. That there's a fucking Florida man demon in the state, bro. That's fucking. That's why this is happening, bro. You know what I mean?
Even though I know it was a joke, I was getting a little creeped out. I don't know about you,
Bro.
but
Right? It's like, yo, this shit sounds like it's real, though.
yeah, bro. I was like, damn, this shit might be for real.
Another thing, a quote that Ern said that I thought was really caught my attention. By the way, I think Ern, he really makes a show, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like his part is so like essential. It kind of like makes the show very balanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said a quote to Willie. I thought, yeah, to Willie, and he was like, something about I want to say nice to meet you, da 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 da, but I don't believe in time as a concept. And I don't know, bro. It's like, yo,
Darius said that. I think I missed that.
Darius, fuck. I keep getting, I keep getting them confused, but yeah, Baby Goat
Yeah.
said, he met Willie and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, it's very nice to meet you. I would say it's our first time meeting, but I don't believe in time as a concept.
That's pretty deep.
And I was like, yo, shit, bro. Like, when you think about it, it's like, I don't know. It's just really like, I wanted to fucking pause the show and like just ponder on that shit, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? So it's good writing, man, on that show, man. It's crazy. It's good writing.
It is. And when he got to the house and he's like, you mind if I come in with you? The energy in this place is crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
And then he fucking like at the end he's like, you know what? I think the vibe now is saying gel, so I'm gonna head out to the car, and he leaves.
And I want to say when I met Lakeith Stanfield, he was just like that, bro. Like just like that. Like he just had a alternative vibe to him, is what I would say. So it's not like he's acting his ass off. Like that's really how he is.
True that. I could see that. Yeah, it's very authentic. It's as like when on screen, you know what I mean? So I would imagine his the same way off screen. So yeah.
Oh wait, just a quick correction to what I said earlier. So I did some quick research because I don't remember exactly why. But yeah, it's because the media has unrestricted access to police reports in Florida. So that's why.
So they find shit out and they just broadcast
Exactly. So a lot of records have to be open in Florida, so the news can find shit out easily, and then that's why they have Florida man this, Florida man that, and all that.
True that. All right. So here's my question for you. Would you take that gun from Willie? Or for Willie? At the end
Hell yeah, it's a gold gun, and I don't have somewhere to stay. I'm pawning that shit ASAP.
Oh shit, bro! I fucking die when not Darius Ern, he walks back in the other house and he pulls out the gun and he just start laughing. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I don't know why it was so funny. Was it the fact that it was a gold gun or why?
No, it's the fact that he fucking took the gun when there was cops outside, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh wait, so was that the Willie's way of not getting arrested? Like he just kind of gave it to Ern?
Yeah. So he takes the gun and he walks outside, right? So imagine the cop saying, "You know what? I'm going to search everybody in the house." Then he's already on probation, right? So he'll be fucked. So it's a bad move from that angle. It's like why take the gun when there's cops right outside and they could search everybody in the property? You know what I mean? So
damn.
That's why they were laughing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I thought of it, but I figured since he already talked to the cops, he would have been good to let go. But
nah, bro. You know, cops ain't shit, bro. They could be like, you know what? Let me search you for a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's true. It could have went south. What'd you think of Cat Williams acting?
I thought it was pretty good. You know, I would have wanted somebody else to play the role, but you know, it wasn't that big of a role, and it was pretty good.
It was fitting to him, right? Like I feel like that could have been Cat Williams in real life. So
in real life, yeah. I mean, it was funny, like him running away at the end. You know what I mean? Through the back door. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I mean, he did a good job. I thought about him in Friday. If that makes any sense.
Right. Yeah.
Was it Friday?
Or was it
next Friday?
Friday after next?
I think it was next Friday. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I thought about that because it was very similar. You know, he's in an apartment, kind of like, you know,
like the pimp kind of role. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, in that sense, he did a pretty good job. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I think what I like about this new season of Atlanta is you can tell they really trying to win some more awards. Like you can tell that when people are putting in work, they're not just making episodes just to make episodes. They're actually like the cinematic aspect of it. Like they made the release of the crocodile really dramatic with music in the background and like all the kids watching the crocodile. Like this is some shit that reminds me of Breaking Bad, because Breaking Bad is just one of the top shows when it comes to writing, directing, and all that. So I feel like Atlanta is really, really trying to be up there as far as like shows that are good, not just some shit to laugh at, but shows that are actually cinematically good.
I agree. I love the fact that because like we think of black shows, people always want to just laugh every clip,
It's
right?
just
Every
the
second.
dialogue, exactly.
Yeah. So I love how first of all it breaks down stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas playing heavy metal, niggas playing soccer. You know what I'm saying? It breaks down black stereotype that we're people. We have a fucking wide range of things that we do. And second of all, it's not just funny. It's like real life. It's good dialogue. It's like real people shit. Real people going through shit. And I love that. It just shows you black people being normal. You know what I'm saying? In their environment. And I think that's fucking dope, man. So um, I definitely think this is gonna go pretty big. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, my only wish for Atlanta season 2 is for them to not it's a kind of have some kind of story that flows, because last season they kind of lost me. At some point I was
But
like, I don't really fuck with this, because each episode was some shit different, and it
but that's good in a way because just think about like white shows like Weeds or like you know what I'm talking about, like those shows that don't really have a fucking storyline but they're good. You know what I'm talking
right,
about?
right, yeah.
So I think this is the first black show, right? To where it's not just like it's I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Um I get your point. I think they have like some kind of, storyline to it, you know what I mean? But it can be very unique in that way. I don't know if that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I love the fact that it's a black experimental show. Like, it's just not. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of the last time I watched a black show that wasn't a sitcom. Like, I really can't remember.
I can't think of one. I
I feel
mean,
like there's a lot, but I'm probably just not thinking of them.
even shows like with Issa Rae on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not a sitcom. Oh yeah. How could I forget Issa Rae?
Yeah, it's not a sitcom.
Right. But like that's recent though. Like, I'm trying to think of like
But it
old
yeah,
black
it's about
shows.
old. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
all of
yeah.
them are sitcoms. But yeah, I think it's pretty dope. And maybe I read somewhere that some people were saying that the reason why Donald Glover got his awards was because it's more like affirmative action. They only give it to him because he was black. So
It's
which
bullshit.
is bullshit, exactly. And I feel like he's really proving himself as a director, as a producer, as a actor. He kind of does it all. So shout out to Childish Gambino.
Yo, I fucking hate that word, bro.
What?
Affirmative action. I fucking hate. After my hair, like cringe.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
what the fuck does that even mean? If what does that fucking mean?
Yeah, I really don't know, but
I don't know. But anyways, that's a whole different topic
yeah,
for a
yeah, I
different
know
day.
what it means, but
But
what
it's
I
like,
mean is I'm not gonna get into it, because
yeah.
yeah,
I know what I mean. So it's like, yo, like affirmative action. Like I don't know. I just feel like a few words. Like it's kind of like that. What's the word that Hillary used back in the day to describe black people?
predators, super
Yeah, it's
predators,
kind of like shit like that pissed me off when like those
those
keywords
coded
fucking mean other
languages, yeah,
shit.
those coded words,
Fuck, bro.
yeah,
I fucking hate. It's on my hair, bro. I just want to fucking like, oh, it makes me cringe, dog. It's like, say what you fucking mean. Don't stop using those code words, man, because we're not fucking dumb. Anyways, I digress.
yeah. But when I come out with words like Anglo Saxons, colonizers, y'all gonna y'all gonna know, y'all
Right?
gonna
Shit.
learn. But yeah,
Well, just to put it, man, Atlanta was fucking dope. I'm probably gonna watch the next few like back to back to back. So, I think we should like do every episode, man. You know what I mean? We'll talk. So.
I'm down. I'm down to do it. Let's review it. I feel like there's so much to dissect, and there's a lot of yeah. I feel like with Childish Gambino, now that he's stepping up his, I'm not saying that season 1 wasn't good, but I feel like he really stepped it up with season 2. I feel like now that he's stepping it up like that, we have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of little hidden shit that we could really get into. So that's what I like about the season.
Yeah, true that. All right. Moving on to what you mean, bro?
Fuck You Mean, Bro goes to the schools that aren't letting kids march out. So if you guys didn't know, March 14th was the day that they did the walkout. A lot of kids walked out to protect their right to live and not get shot whenever they go and get an education. So a lot of kids walked out, but some schools said that if the kids walked out, they wouldn't be able to graduate or they wouldn't be able to go to prom. And to me, that's really fucked up, because you're saying that You're saying that the kids don't have a right to speak up. So how do you want these kids to grow up and be upstanding citizens? And when they're trying to voice their rights to live, you're punishing them for that. So I think that's really fucked up. Some schools have this thing that says walk up and not walk out, basically saying speak up whenever you see a sign of somebody being bullied. It's like, no, fuck that. Why do I gotta speak up against anything for me to live? And a lot of times you might not even know the kid that's being bullied. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like victim blaming, saying, well, if you spoke up about whoever you saw getting bullied, maybe you wouldn't have been shot. So I feel like the schools are turning that on the kids. So fuck you mean, bro, to the schools as an institution, and to the schools doing that. I hope y'all go bankrupt and the kids can go can go get their education somewhere that cares about their safety.
All right, fuck you mean has to go to my coworker, man. Like, I want to so bad say, yo, like, why the fuck did you do, like, have me have this meeting and, you know, talk me into a fucking scam? But this is somebody I work with every day, so I want to make it awkward seeing this nigga every day, and you know what I'm saying? But fuck you mean, bro, and he's getting scammed. Him and his wife are getting scammed, pretty much, and I don't know if he's just dumb or he just doesn't care. So, yep.
All right. So what do we have up next? We have sponsors.
You know what? Fuck it. Sponsors for this week is plantain chips, man.
Hell yeah.
I recently went paleo, people, so I'm trying to eat healthier now. And since I can't have Doritos and fucking Lay's, all this other crap that fucking kills your body, plantain chips are fucking amazing. They have no sugar. They're fucking, you know, fresh. You could make them at home. You could buy them. They're good for you. They're healthy. And you can just snack on them all fucking day. Just go to Sam's or Costco and buy a whole fucking bag, a big bag, and just kill that shit. And, you know, you have no added sugar or regular sugar in your body. And so that's the sponsor right now. Let's get it.
All right. But so, Black Proverbs. That's where we're at. Yo, what's your Black Proverb?
My shit has to go to Baby Goat, man. Baby Goat. I don't believe in time as a concept. I also think this was said by Kendrick Lamar, and I don't know. I just feel like time is a man-made concept if you think about it. So back in the day, you knew the time or the day by the sun and the moon and the stars, all this shit. But now we got fucking springtime. What's it called? Fall time. Fucking spring forward, fall backwards. Nigga, who gives a fuck? I still gotta get up in the morning and go to work and fucking do 8-9 hours and come back home and do it over again. So. Fuck time. I'm just living life and just let me fucking be on one fucking cycle. Damn. You know what I mean? So it's my problem right now.
My quote is, I don't want to be something that just comes and goes. And that's through Kendrick. That's by Kendrick Lamar. So basically, what that means is a lot of times you might get to a spot and you might think that whatever you're doing is relevant, it's going to be timeless. But if you don't put in enough work for people to remember you and remember who you are, and remember what you do, you can go as easily as you come. So my goal really is to make a mark that lasts. So that's who my quote is.
All right, guys, thank you for listening to the podcast. This is episode 39?
Fuck if I know.
Or 38. 39 minus 1, guys. Thanks for listening. God damn it, subscribe, fucking like, share, comment, all this shit. We're on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all this bullshit. Look it up, Ignorant Banter. We appreciate you. We do this shit every week for y'all. So yeah.
And if you have any shows you want us to review, let us know. We have a couple of shows in the queue that we're about to review. Love After Lockup. We have some other shit that we're about to watch. But let us know if there's anything you want us to review.
All right. Well, this is Crazy P, aka CP, aka Fried Milk, Fried Water, aka your boy Paleo now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still eating fried shit, but not really, just grilled now. We out here. Let's get it. Yep.
And it's your boy Black Caesar, aka Caesar Alamo, aka Slickback Jones, to Dawn. Peace.
Peace. Baby, go.